There are a lot of people here. They say there's 15,000 people at least, and 33,000 have applied for accreditation to this important event. So presumably you're here partly to make contacts?
15,000? My goodness, let me just check. I've got a lot of cards. I'm not sure I've got that many. You know, you've got to have a card here. Everybody seems to hand them out. Yes. A man without a card is like a Viking without a narrowboat. Yes.
Well, now you've given me two, haven't you? One with Lisbeth's name on, yes. So that's useful. Yes, that could be quite useful. Yes, I'm interested in going back though to this idea because of the sort of one planet, all working together to get for a common goal. And presumably that's of interest to you, is it?
A common goal, as in football?
Well, I was thinking more of some sort of ideal of working together and. Perhaps eliminating some of the differences in wealth and poverty around the world and living standards so that just a general coming together and reducing some of the gaps in the world.
I'm more interested in working together in the way that the bankers did recently with, getting the whole thing sorted out with the Americans and the British. That, incidentally, is why I will be made a Lord in the New Year's Honours List. But please don't tell anyone that because, of course, it's a secret. So, edit that out, won't you? But it's not that whole business of, I saw something earlier. People wanted, I think it was 136 billion for something for Africa. 136 billion, it's chicken feed. Do you know how much Britain alone paid to get the banks sorted out? It was a great deal more than that, my man, yes. And America, trillions. And their trillions, you have to add another naught to make them sensible. Because they're not really a trillion at all. It's like their pint isn't a pint. Yes. So frankly, this whole charade is a bit of a chicken feed thing in relation to that. So my interest really is ensuring that bankers come together to keep the world moving, keep expanding, and keep everything moving along.
And are you interested in RED?
I'm sorry?
RED, the proposal for forests.
I haven't met that one. What's the proposal for forests?
Well, essentially it's an idea where the rich countries pay the poor countries a lot of money to stop cutting down their trees.
But won't that get in a mess with my biochar project?
Well, there could be some conflict of interest, I think, yes, but perhaps they won't stop all the trees being cut down.
Because if the biochar's chopping them down and the RED's keeping them going, maybe that's what the negotiations are all about. Yes. Possibly I could be involved somehow in stopping them both ways for a small cut. Yes.
So there are prospects there, so obviously forests. Yes. Okay, well, I think I have to perhaps reconsider some of my views.
Oh, sorry, I'm vibrating.
Oh. Sorry. Oh, okay. He's just on answering his phone.
Yes, I'll be coming. Yes. I'm going to have to dash. There's a man in a bar who I met last night who's Turkish. And Turkish economy is in a lot of trouble. He wants to sell me the entire future carbon of Turkey, 2025, in cash now for only £8.50 a tonne. So I've got to go. Do you know if there's any cash machines?
Well, I'm not sure. I haven't looked myself, but we're very grateful to you for coming in. So thank you very much. I must also admit, I hope this isn't too worrying, but we were live, so the one or two references you made to topics that shouldn't go out, I'm afraid they have gone out. But
I'm sure you can do something.
Yes, we'll do our best.
I've moved from the quill to the twit, personally. I twit. Yes, so I know about these technical things. You can do something about that.
We'll do our best. Well, thanks so much for coming in. That's very, very kind of you. Well, thank you. So Richard Tosser, a banker from Britain. That was certainly a very interesting angle on the talks, but possibly a little refreshing from who we usually have. So we'll leave you with those thoughts and consider this whole conference in a slightly different light, I think. But we'll be back for more later, so thanks very much.